Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Our next guest is a multi-award winning singer-songwriter with hits such as Read Your Mind, My First Love, Separated, and my all-time favorite, Don't Take Your Love Away. That's just to name a few. But he's releasing his 9th studio album. I can't believe it's been 9 albums already, called Can We Fall in Love, on July 10th. Please help me welcome the one and only Avant. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, what up, man? Thanks for having me, man. It's a crazy quarantine right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Time. Hold on, my phone. I'm sorry about that, bro. People be like crazy. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's a crazy quarantine in time, but, we're going to get past this time.
Yeah. So because, I mean, obviously, you have this new album about to drop. We got the quarantine. We got the protests, Black Lives Matter protests. How are you promoting? Obviously, technology has made it easier to promote. Have you been able to use that a lot during this time?
Yeah, I have, man. The last couple of days has really been busy, and that's a good thing, though. You know what I mean? And, sometimes sitting, in your own personal space give you a lot of thinking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you open up a little more mentally.
Right.
And that's what I'm finding out right now, what it is, like especially looking at the news and how they're broadcasting all of, the things that's going on out here. It's a very serious time right now, but I'm so proud of the younger generation right now, man, for standing up and speaking out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Instead of, just having a conversation. If you buy your son a car, like my son got, he's 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having a conversation, he said, "Daddy, why don't we just change it?" And that's what they're doing right now. And I salute that for real.
And a lot of you see a lot of the younger generation. Do you think because of now we're seeing so many, I know I turn on the TV, I see places like Seattle or Portland where there's not like a lot of black people. You see a lot of white people out protesting, our allies. Do you think we'll finally see change?
Well, we need it. You know what I'm saying? We need those people.
Yeah.
Their voice is extremely is something that we need. I tell everybody, listen, this world was not made for everything to go right.
Yeah.
If we can just understand that. Now, yes, I do want to be out of this whole racial mess. Don't get me wrong. We deserve to be out of that.
Right.
Don't think that everything is going to go right because it's not designed to be that way.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So we're going to have to take the crookeds with the straights. That's what my father used to tell me. You dig?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. So what have you learned about yourself during this time of quarantine?
That I'm a pretty good director of TikTok for my daughter at 7 years old.
TikTok, I mean, I'm sure their stocks are going through the roof right now.
Man, my daughter be like, "Yo, Daddy, we need another camera angle. You got to do it this." I'm like, "All right, baby." You know what I mean? So, yeah, she's 7 years old and she love it. And, it's just another way, that the world is evolved.
Right.
But, from what I've known, and I accept it. It's good. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, I know obviously prior to all this, you were doing a lot of performing, touring and whatnot. I'm sure you missed that. How safe do you feel going back out there and performing in front of audience, even though we're still going through this pandemic?
Well, we got to figure it out, man. It's very important that we follow the guidelines, whatever they are. You know what I mean? And try to, I want everybody to be safe. You feel what I'm saying? That's the most important part, man. Like, for real, lives matter first.
Right.
We got to make sure we all right. And then, but that's why it's always good to put music out right now, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, shucks. You can get some great music going on. You might get couple of live performances going on. And, I know it don't fill you up, but it'll tickle the fancy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about right now.
Most definitely. Well, if you pre-download your album now, you can get an exclusive listen to your new song, Edible. Can I tell you, listen to Edible? That song is hot. That song is hot. I mean, tell us about the song. Because you write your song, you write your music. Tell us about that song. What was your inspiration?
Well, shouts out to my man. I was in the studio with my man Travis Sales, T Sales. Everybody at T Sales. He's amazing, man. He's an amazing producer. Amazing. He sees the vision totally different. he's a young man, but he has an old soul. And he just feel my vibe. He know my vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get in the studio, he like, yo, what you feeling right now? And I'm like, yo, let the music talk.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We just really try to let the music talk. And we just came up with a great project. And I want everybody to understand that it comes from the heart. Like, one thing we can say we both vouch for is that the studio is sacred. You know what I mean? It's a place of, you know, you don't want to mess with that place. That place is special in your heart. It's special for me, especially me being an artist. It's special for me because I got to bring it to you, and it's got to be authentic. So, you know, I take it that way, and he take it that way, and we made it happen, bro. It's a special album. It really is.
No doubt. And I know one thing about you, you're not an artist that would just go with the fads. You go with,
I can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? And people say, you've been around for 20 years. I said, that's why.
Right. Exactly.
You know, it's cool to make a hit record, but if it's a hit record that's going to be going away in 6 months,
yeah,
it was wasted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They say, yo, because there was a lot of records, man, and people used to come and be like, yo, you need to do something like this. I said, no, that ain't me, man.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't, if you cannot think about this, you know, let's keep it 100. Out of all the records that's out right now, what's the most prevalent and most a needed record and the biggest record that's out right now? I'm just gonna ask you a question.
For me, it's all about, you know, I don't see it. The thing what I say is I don't hear songs today that,
and I'm not talking about, I'm just saying period. The record period. Like, just name a record that's, you know, that's needed.
That's needed. That's out now?
Yeah, it's been out.
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
What's going on by Marvin Gaye?
Oh, you mean just okay. I thought you meant like a current record. Yeah. What's going on for sure? Yeah.
What I'm saying, it's current and it's old school.
Change gonna come, Sam Cooke.
But thank you. See, these are records that mean something. That's why they was written. They meant something. And it wasn't just a period type of situation.
Right.
So I tell everybody, man, you can't get caught up in the fad. The fad would pull you right out the industry.
Yeah.
It'll push you out the industry. You know what I'm saying? But you look at what's going on right now, man. That record right now, man, is so special. I'm so glad he did it.
Yeah.
If he didn't do the record, then people wouldn't understand how powerful it really is.
Right. No, you're definitely right with that. So when you were recording this project, how did you know, okay, it's done? We got a solid project, it's done.
Oh man, it was kind of weird. You know, I was in the car with my manager, and he was like, "Yeah, everything's sounding good." I said, "Man, I think it's done." He like, "You think we got?" I said, "I know we got it, bro." You know what I mean? Like, because you know, it's just that energy that an album give you. Like when you listen to this album, Can We Fall in Love? Yeah. It opens up with a song called "You Don't Love Me No More."
Mm-hmm.
And when you hear it, you can be like, wow, where's he going with this? And you're going to instantly get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to instantly get it. And it's like, it tells a story from one track on down to the last one. I have a song on there that's personal to the fans. It's called, what is it called? I'm Nothing Without You.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got a song on there called, How Long Will We Live a Lie? How long can we live a lie? Yeah. Like, so when I say it's got some stuff on, that's why I said this album isn't just for, because I was going to release it after the quarantine and all that stuff. But I said, no, I'm going to release it now because everybody's in the home and they're with their partner. And basically what's happening is they're not really talking to each other. They're talking around each other because everybody got their devices. Right. And they're having a good time with their devices. But this album, it will open up that conversation. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. That starts with me and you again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever that person is for you. Yeah. It will start that conversation again. And that's what it's all about, man. We got to get back to what is real, bro. Most definitely. Well, congratulations definitely in order for you because your catalog has been streamed over 1.8 billion with a B times on Pandora. And when you found that out, what were you like?
as an
Well,
artist?
what I
20 years
said
in the game.
was, what I said was, I was so appreciative, and then I thought about it. I said, wow, it's so many different streaming services. That's just on Pandora.
Right, just pen. Right,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
like, man, I
yeah,
am so thankful, bro. You know
man.
what I'm saying? I am so thankful. I wish it turned into money, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wish it, but it just lets you know that, I've made a mark, and I don't take that I don't take that lightly at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I made a mark, and people understand me. That's why I'm so serious about this music game. But I tell everybody it should be about the music, though.
Mhm.
We as artists, sometimes we take it so personal, like it's about us, but it's really about the fans and their listening ear, about the music. And long as you can make it about the music, bro, you can stick around forever.
Right. And music will last forever. And I believe your last album was in 2015. That's correct, right?
Yes, it was, man. I'm 5 years away right now.
Yeah, yeah. So how has like social media and all that, how's that changed the game for you when it comes
Well,
to you as
it changed the game for a lot of us. But the thing
yeah,
is, I still miss the mystique of,
yeah,
back in the days when you had to try to catch that record on the radio and press record at the right time because that was a new song. And you know what I mean? Now that's all you gotta do is download something.
right,
Or
right.
or that artist you didn't see them for months. And then when they popped up, they had a new album. You couldn't wait to go out and get.
Couldn't wait to go get it.
But now you
Yeah,
see everybody all the time. So it's like the mystique is gone, man. You
right.
know what I'm saying? We got to capture that mystique again. We really do.
Yeah. Well, I know everyone wants to hear. I was reading some of the comments today. Everyone wants to see you and Keke Wyatt do some more music together. Do
I
you see
know, man.
that? Do you see that in the future after quarantine?
I can't see it. It's just people don't know how. It's not that easy to just, you know what I'm saying, make records like that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
You
Because
gotta
they're
have,
hit
especially,
records. They're hit records.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially when it's two minds in the building, and we gotta make hit records. Like, it's
Yeah.
easy to make any record,
Right.
but when you talk about making hit records, and I don't want to rush nothing. I want it
Yeah.
to be organic. You feel what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
that
Most
makes
definitely.
so, a lot of people always hit me with that, and they hit her with that as well. But sometimes it's got to be organic, man. It's got to work. You know what I mean? I don't want to just put stuff together.
What do you think the secret to you all's success as two separate artists when you all come together? What do you think the secret to that is?
I think the secret, the secret sauce, as we can call it, is that we try to keep it open, to the man and the woman's aspect of things.
Right. Yeah.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think, and it has to be a passionate subject.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want to hear from us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can have any type of duet that I'm talking about my Maybach and you talking about your double R.
Right.
That
Right.
wouldn't work for me and her.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
You see
That
what I'm
chemistry
saying?
is
So,
everything. Yeah.
and think about, and this is what I try to tell people, it's not as easy as they think they want it to be. You have to keep that same passion for a whole album.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It can't be no bull. Like, we can't just be like, yo, okay, right now we're gonna talk about new houses. Like, nobody want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to
Right.
hear that.
Right.
So
Right.
you
Yeah.
gotta, and me being a creator and her being a creator as well, it's kind of hard. It's hard
Yeah.
to make them happy. I mean, if that makes sense to you.
No, it definitely does. It definitely does. Because people that don't make music, they don't understand. It's not just going in there and just throwing something
Yeah.
together. It takes time. It takes time.
And especially with the records we've created,
Right.
all our records have had passion to them.
Yes.
Even Nothing in This World. It's talking about us being together. I can picture us in the living room by the mountain. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what people do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I asked the question, would you get bored with a lot of that though?
Mm-mm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's always questions to ask. You got to know that there's different spaces and different time for things. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. I get that. So again, the ninth studio album, Can We Fall in Love? When it drops on the 10th of July, when we listen to that last track from one to the last, what do you want the listener to walk away with?
We can fix this relationship, or we were good, or I need to get away. I need to, this is not the right situation for me. All three of those would work for me, bro.
Wow.
Because I try to tap into all of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I learned how to write real songs by writing separated.
Yeah, because that was based on a relationship you had.
That was based on a relationship. So the
Yeah.
whole point was I didn't believe people wanted to hear that, but I wrote it as a poem. But my manager was like, yo, no, you got to make this a song. I'm like, nobody want to hear heartache. He said, no, that's exactly what they want to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
And that let me know right then and there, whether it's heartache or it's making love, people want to hear real-ish.
They do. They definitely do.
They want to hear.
When you're not listening to your music, who else you listening to?
Well, it's kind of hard, man. It's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom had me listening to Marvin Gaye when I came up. Luther Vandross, Babyface, you know what I'm saying? My father had me listening to Sam Cooke. He had me listening to Johnny Taylor on the blues side. Yeah. So, you know, my palate is real strong when it comes to music, man.
Most definitely.
So, man, I just like to go back, and especially when it comes to blues music, I like to hear the stories, man, they telling. You know what I'm saying? That right there is intriguing to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I go back, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It'd be cool.
I imagine.
You know, hey, look, my son's 17, so he plays some of everybody.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have to listen to that too. But when I want to,
did your kids listen to your music?
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He'd let me know if I'm going down the right street. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, okay, I feel that, daddy. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you know, him and his girl that went through a little something. He had heard You Don't Love Me No More when I recorded. Then when him and his girl went through something, he like, whoa, daddy, I see why you write songs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he understands the nature.
You getting that age. Yeah.
Yeah, you getting to that point where, yo, bro, it's starting to hurt. It will hurt. You know what I mean? So it's kind of fun, man, just to see that transition, but also to, you know, just to watch these kids grow, you know, and they're going to bump their head, you know, but you there to just let them know it's okay. That will happen. It's okay. Yeah. You will, you know, it's going to be all right tomorrow.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Well, listen, the album is called, again, Can We Fall in Love? Everybody go check out Edible right now. You can listen to that right now. Avant, I think you.
Please pre-order the album right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, right now. And then you will have it July 10th. That's real talk.
It'll be right there in your iTunes. Avant, man, thank you so much for taking time out your busy schedule. I wish you nothing but success on this project. And
thank
again,
you, man.
For more information, go to StephenKnightShow.com. We'll be right back after this.
One love.